going to go ahead and walk through how you can self-enroll with Cisco Duo. We're going to start by just going to one of our web apps that we use. So I'm going to go to office.com here, and we're going to go ahead and sign in. From here, you can pick your account. I'm actually using my wife's account. She was a previous CCBC alumni here. Let's go ahead and click on the account. We're going to enter our password like we would normally. We don't want to save password. From here, there's going to be a pop-up after a second. It says that additional step is required. This is actually the process that will kick off the self-enroll for Duo. So it says application may contain sensitive information. We take this additional step. We just go ahead and click next here. You'll notice we get a little pop-up window. And this is the splash screen or the start of the Duo enrollment. So it says, welcome to Duo Security. We're going to click through this. After this, it gives you just a couple informative pieces. You can let this soak in. Go ahead, next. What can you do? Best thing to do is use phone, mobile authentication, multi-factor authentication. And then it says we can set up an option to self-enroll. Now, if you're doing this on your own, you're going to be presented with the phone option. If you do need the physical token, then you'll actually have to contact the help desk and come into the help desk to get that token. However, for this portion, we're just going to go ahead and use the Duo mobile app. From here, we enter our phone number of our cell phone, and then it says add phone number. We click this option here. Ask you to verify, are you sure this number is correct? Yes, it is correct. The next step, it says download the Duo mobile app on your phone. So we've actually just gone ahead and done that already. However, you can do this through the Android store, through your iOS, your Apple store. So it's available on Google phones, Android phones, iOS devices. So once you have that downloaded, you just go ahead and click next. And then we're going to jump over and actually show you what it looks like in the phone app. And we're going to go ahead and scan this QR code using the Cisco Duo phone application. So now we're going to go ahead and hop over. This is what the Duo app will look like when you have it open on your mobile phone. Something to keep in mind here, I'm actually using my wife's Duo. She already has an account set up. So you see that at the top, that's why I have that blurred out. It's for another company. Your view will actually not have that account listed. So it'll essentially look like this without the account on top. The next step we're going to do is we're going to click the add button in the upper right corner to add our CCBC Duo account. You'll notice a lot of different options here to set up different Duo accounts. However, we're going to use the option at the very top to use QR code, and we're going to scan the QR code that we had open earlier in our Office portal, so office.com. After you scan your QR code, it'll then ask you to name your account. So we're going to go ahead and select next. By default, it'll be Community College of Beaver County in all caps. If this is your first time using Duo, then you're fine to just leave it as the default. So we saw earlier how my wife had the other account. If you have multiple accounts, you might want to name it something so you can remember. Either way, you can name it whatever you'd like. The default will work just fine. From here, it'll give you the option to do a practice round, or you can go ahead and hit skip. For this demo, we're going to skip. Then it gives you the option to improve your experience. You can send user data back to Duo. I generally say turn off. It's totally up to you. And then this is what the screen will look like when you send a Duo notification from your app. So every time you try and log into your 365 applications, your email, Microsoft Forms, OneDrive, it will ask you to send this checkmark, this notification pass back to Duo. You will accept it, and then it will let you into your application. It's important to note that you'll only have to go through this process one time when you're initially setting up your Duo self-enrollment. Afterwards, you'll just receive the push notification every time you try and log into one of CCBC's applications. If you have any trouble with this process, please feel free to reach out to the help desk at any time, and we'll be more than happy to help.